Hello, all my amazings. Ah, we're going to talk about how to use Sam.Gov to find different bids. That's what we're doing. So I appreciate you being here. If you haven't checked out my book, winnerswaybook.com, winnerswaybook.com. Need to get it. It's amazing. Also, if you haven't already checked out proposal that wins.com, proposal that wins.com. Share with you what it looks like. Just go black for a second. Don't freak out. Proposal that wins.com. Everything you need to win proposal. You get lifetime access. You get templates. You're going to get me live once a month. It's for $447. Now's the time to get proposal that wins.com as well as a book, winnerswaybook.com. Fatma, I'm glad you got my book. Hello, what's up, Zohar? Wow, that's so cool you're on here. Hello, everybody. Bobby, everybody. We're going to go into this. So get ready. We got a lot to cover. And anytime I share a screen, you may see a moment where it goes black. So don't worry. There's nothing. I'm using the feature innate to YouTube. So when it comes to finding opportunities in SAM, oh, that's so cool, Joe. What's really important, what I like to do is use the advanced search. So, and I'm logged in. So I'm logged in, contract opportunities, advanced search, set aside, check to see. And because I'm doing this, I'm not really looking at the questions. So I'll come back to the questions. I probably will have, this is like a mini master course today. So total small business, notice type, solicitation, and combined. I'm, for the sake of this, going to do next month. So we have 2,745. What I'm looking for, what's up, Keisha, are things that we can middleman. I'm looking for products or services that we can easily find somebody to do. It's not going to break the bank. It's not going to cause a bunch of heartache. That's what I'm looking for. So that's the mindset I have. So I'm scrolling. This is a pretty good opportunity. Catering at Fort Drum. It was Fort Drum, right? They need you to meet all the requirements. Because I'm logged in, the attachments are here. This seems like a pretty suitable opportunity. They're telling you what they need. It's 21-day catering. You could easily find somebody to do that. If you think you could easily find somebody to do this catering gig, type yes. And I know, what's up, Shira Corporate? I know there's a little bit of a delay, but if you believe you could find somebody, what's up, Liliana, to complete this catering work, just type yes. Now, while you're doing that, and I have to share another screen, is this one's pretty decent. I'm going to put it, I'm going to actually add the link here in this client relations tracker. I'm going to delete this. Okay. So you all should be able to see that. So I put the link there. I'll go back to add the information later, but it's pretty interesting. And this is a great way to track what you're doing. Oh, that's so crazy. Awesome. And thank you all for engaging. Hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit the notification. Get a copy of winnerswaybook.com, winnerswaybook.com. So I'm going to go back to Sam.Gov. So as a refresher, to find opportunities to bid on using Sam, I am on advanced search is where I'm going. I'm going to start from the beginning again. I'm logged in first and foremost. Contract opportunities, advanced search. Notice type, combined, and solicitation. The reason that I do a total small business, not that you can't bid on the full and open, it's just you have more competition. So you don't have to bid on only small business. Pretty much everyone here, you're a small business. And I put due next month. Perfect. So then what I like to do is to scroll to see what's of interest. We had just looked at this one. So then what I do is click the follow button. So then that way, it does happen, Andre. The screen will go black back and forth. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. So you want to hit the follow button because that way, anytime there's an update, you will be able to see it. Okay, great. Okay, perfect. So this one, for anyone who does HVAC, Department of Agriculture. Now, they only gave 5 days for you to respond, which is a little suspect. I like it when you have more time. I can already tell this is going to be based on price. And they have the Buy America clause. I mean, this is a pretty decent one. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it here under link. I put it there. Then what I'm also going to do is back to Sam.Gov. I'm going to scroll all the way to the top and click follow. Okay, and then keep it moving. Now, if you're the type, let's say you're really big into like Excel documents and things of that nature, you can go to download. And what's happening, and I'll show you, is that we now have basically an Excel version of the opportunities. So just give me one moment. And in case you haven't already, check out winnerswaybook.com, winnerswaybook.com. Who knows, Shira? You can contact the agency and ask. Oh, we can share the entire screen. Okay, so you're gonna, ooh, we don't want that. Okay, there we go. So this is in numbers, but you can sell. So all of those opportunities, the 2,000 now here. So you can search, you can take a look. They're all here, making it way easier for you if that's what the approach you want to take. So then we continue looking. There's one for housing that may be of interest to some of you. Pest control in a few days in Honolulu. I think it's Oahu, but so I just go through this to see what's of interest. What would I want to middleman? Okay, language services. This is a good middleman. 35-ton lowboy trailers. Spur gear. I mean, so far, nothing's really of interest. I'm just going to go back to see any of your comments. Computer graphics. Mold remediation. Okay. You can find a company to provide this service. It's on Fed Connect for NOAA. So now I'm adding it to my sheet, which I'll show you. So I added it to the sheet. And then what I also will do, I'm going to follow. Okay. Then you just click the back button and you start looking some more. There's a plethora of opportunities. There are over 2,000 opportunities due in the next month. We have spending hours upon hours. Hi, Marat. Taking a look on Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat and all of these places on here on beautiful YouTube. Shiro is adding the link. You should be able to spend that same amount of time here. There's no reason you can't. Then from there, it's understanding what does it take to win these opportunities. That's what's key. Understanding what does it take to win these opportunities. Bobby, no. The companies that you get a price quote from do not need to be registered in Sam.gov at all. Nobody needs to be registered in here at all. Corporate hustler, what's D1? What is that you're writing? I spent 4th of July in Sam.gov. Good, Nesby. It's a great thing to do. There's a ton of opportunities. In the time that we've been recording, we've come across several. There's over 2,000. That's good that you reached out to companies for quotes. But here's what's important. You don't want to just reach out. So we see mold remediation. You don't just start calling companies. You got to first understand, what does it require? Is that off of Sam.gov, corporate hustler? I'd rather have the link. Put the link to the opportunity. Please put the link to the opportunity. And don't forget, check out winnerswaybook.com and proposalthatwins.com. Proposalthatwins.com. And then for the one that you just shared, it says it's commercial sponsorship for a non-appropriated fund instrument. So this is not something for you to bid on. They're looking for sponsorship for its e-gaming initiative. So move on. That's the other thing about this is you really, oh, thank you, Jeremiah. The one thing that's really important, I'm going to leave you all with this because I really got to go to bed and just, I have my own stuff I got to deal with. Let me address two things too. I'm going to address questions and then I'm going to address something that came up because this is really important. I have a question about the submission process. The only documents you submit are the documents that they ask for. That's all that you do. Yes, red line. Sometimes they'll tell you not to call. So I have two things to leave you all with. winnerswaybook.com, proposalthatwins.com. But here are the two things. So maybe four. Going on Sam.Gov and looking for opportunities is no different in many ways than dating. It really isn't. If you notice it says sponsorship for e-games, I'm glad that you asked about it. They're literally looking for a sponsor. Like, you're going to sponsor them. That's it. There are going to be times where they tell you, don't call, don't email, don't do this. There are going to be times that you're eager, like with dating. And you're going to rush into things. Okay, you won't want to do that. You're not going to rush to get a price quote, rush to submit some things. You're not going to rush to put a crazy profit. Oh my gosh. That's the other thing. You spend all of this time and energy on Sam.gov. You're looking for opportunities. Maybe you even look on Unison. And then you add an insane profit, and then you're going to lose, lose, lose. And we're all about winning, winning, winning. Yes, Ruth, you do need to update your NAICS codes. So it's really important that when you're going on here and you're looking for opportunities, that you also understand the other pieces and parts. I don't want you to rush into it. I don't want you to put such a crazy profit you're not going to win. I don't want you to submit 300 bids and you win 4. If we're all clear on this, type yes in the chat if you're watching live, or yes if you're watching the replay. And again, I understand there's a delay. So here's a little more information I want to share before I go. We are all 101, including this one here, Dr. Kizzy Parks. If there is something about my content or my channel you don't like, don't watch. I received an interesting email. And in this message, the person was basically trying to get free consulting. I get it. We've all probably tried to do this, right? But they did something that will harm you all. I'm going to get some quotes from my phone because that's how important this is. So let me ask you, as I finish this story, okay? How can one ask any client, especially the federal government, for money if you are offended by my confidence, by my couth, by my energy, and you mislabel it something else, then I'm not going to mention because it's ridiculous. When you go out and sell, especially to the federal government, you have to go with bravado. I am the best. It doesn't matter if you're not the one painting the walls. Who cares? I'm the best at providing the painter for you. I'm the best at providing printed books. I am the best at providing phone stands. You have to go with that bravado. And in the words of Deion Sanders, don't allow my confidence to offend your insecurity. I talk about the things that I talk about on my channel, health and wellness, spirituality, because I'm your psychic government friend, business, Sam.Gov, family, friends, my show November 16th. Why? Because it's all interconnected. And the most important part is here our confidence, our insight, who we are as individuals. So instead of sending an email addressed in such a way, I encourage self-reflection. And a lot of what deals with here comes from down here. It's that inner child. It's that inner teen. It's all that stuff we haven't dealt with. And you may say, but Kizzy, you need to stay on topic. This is about Sam.Gov. I am on topic because if you don't believe in yourself, circle it for you over there, yourself, then how are you going to be able to bid on anything on Sam.Gov? How are you going to have enough confidence to properly ask for a price quote? How are you going to have the confidence to properly put together a proposal, even if your proposal isn't 100%? Let me tell you, riddle me this. It's not going to happen. And you're not going to get any government contracts. I'm here to provide love and light. Thank you, Shira and Jessica. I am here to provide inspiration, motivation. I am here to impact 1 billion people. I have been doing this since 2007. I'm not somebody who just took a course, won some things, and figured out, dang, I can really just make a lot of money teaching people how to sell to the government. Not knocking a hustle. Not knocking a hustle. Not knocking anything anybody's doing to get money as long as it's legal. But I'm telling you this. I've seen a lot of people in this space and come across a lot of people in this space. Your gold mine is Sam.Gov. Your gold mine is looking at solicitations and combined solicitations. Your gold mine is getting past this. Again, in the words of Deion Sanders, don't allow my confidence to offend your insecurity. This confidence, this sexiness, this amazingness, this 101, please. It's only going to get bigger. So if you take fault, if this offends, don't watch my content. That's it. It's really simple. Now, if you're in the place where you're like, okay, maybe I need to re-examine. Raw reclamation projects, in the words of my good friend, my business partner. winnerswaybook.com, proposalthatwins.com. Sometimes you got to go. You got to do the not like us because people don't realize. People don't realize. And especially with this, I'm here giving you everything you need. Over 600 videos on how to win government contracts. period. Every single thing. This is the gold mine, Sam.Gov. This is how you find opportunities. You don't need to buy a subscription anywhere. You don't need to buy a class if you don't want to. This is where it begins. So I want to leave this with each and every one of you tonight. This is reality. If you want to say, but nah, then that's cool. Live in a fantasy land. In the words of Deion Sanders, for the third and final time, don't allow my confidence to offend your insecurity. Because if this offends you, then how in the heck are you going to deal with a military officer? How in the heck are you going to deal with an agency? How in the heck are you going to look yourself in the mirror and be able to run a business? Whether you're doing it while you're working or not. And this message goes for everyone. And the reason I lean into it, this just isn't from an email that was received. It's for anyone who needs to hear this. Yeah, and BH, yes, there was a hurricane. It hit Tulum. Thankfully, those close to me are okay. I was very worried today. Very, very worried. I mean, I felt like they were good, but it was still just nerve-wracking. But yeah, I'm here in the States. I'm here in Miami. Anytime you see this background means I'm in Miami. I have surgery on Monday on the 8th. I'm not going to be able to speak for a while. So I am going live as much as possible just to provide you guys a bunch of content for my team to cut up. Okay. But I do have my tiny Tulum jungle gym top on. I do miss being there. I miss being home a lot. A lot. So I appreciate each and every one of you. I feel like crying because I do miss home. And I think it's hard because I see and I know what government contracting can do. And the fact that there's so many out there that you're not in a place to receive it. And I had my spiritual advisor talk about that with me. She was like, you're really high vibrational. And she's like, people that aren't, they can't receive it. And it's hard. Sometimes it's hard for me because I love so hard. I'm a teacher, I'm an educator, and I see this, and so my tears, I mean, I'll be in Tulum. It's just tears for that with people who don't get it and focus on the wrong thing, and especially right now. This is the fourth quarter. I know some of you may be watching this replay in 2025, and this still applies, whether it's 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Still applies. The fourth quarter is so many things. So I'm just going to take a look at the comments. Thank you, Maret. I learned a lot from watching you. You got this. You'll be home soon. Thank you. Praying for your fast recovery. Okay, glad you aren't in harm's way. Yes, thank you. Oh, wow. Look at that, Nesby. I'm going to email you once I got through my pop's first year. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, hold on. I'm messing up my phone. And next thing you know, I'm going to dial somebody I don't need to dial. Y'all done that before? Ooh, I hate that. I dial somebody, especially somebody I don't want to dial. And then I'm like, oh, boy, what happened over there? Let's have my hair in the background so people know it's me. Okay. Yeah, no, it's just tears because people don't get it. This is the play. Just leave you with the screenshot. I got to go get it together. This is the play. And it might turn black as I go back and forth. Don't freak out. This is the play. All of these opportunities. I think the title's interesting. Oh, it's for Burning Man. Oh, wow. I was thinking it was Burning Man. Was I the only one thinking Burning Man? I was like, for burning, you're going to rent them and set them on fire. So then what I'm doing is copying and pasting the link to my client relations document. Let me show you guys that right quick. It's a client relations document. And then what I also do is in SAM, I select follow. So thank you all. Let me read your comments. Yeah, I like to, yeah, Northern Mexico, I bet it's beautiful there. I like to express myself because for so many years I didn't. So I like to cry and stuff. And, you know, I'm just, my biggest thing right now, I'm kind of at a plateau. Well, there's things I need to do with my food and it's stressing me out. It was stressing me out. And I'm trying to figure out a balance. And I just don't really know what to do. And it's not really working. So I'll figure it out because the answer is there. So I got to figure it out. Ruth, you inspired to keep going, find the opportunity. My friend took him 6 years. Yeah. I mean, that's the wave. That's the play. That's the dedication. Been listening to that song with Kendrick Lamar and Nipsey. You got to be dedicated. You know, even people who win aren't necessarily dedicated because I'll tell y'all time and time again, it's easy to win an opportunity. It's easy. Can I email you draft proposal? No. You cannot. But if you ever save up for it, buy proposal.wins.com. I'll review it there. But here's what you can do. Share it in the Facebook group and ask people. Just give me a moment. Because when it comes to the proposal, it's not about the proposal. The proposal is the big piece, but you have to understand everything else. That's what's key. And that's, what a lot of people miss. You have a wonderful life and you worked hard. It's beautiful. Yeah, artworks, you're right. I'm very blessed. Very, very blessed. Like, I don't have bad days. There might be moments, like, okay, I ate a little too much ground beef today. Okay, we know this. I got to figure it out. I got to figure it out. How badly do I want to lose these 20 pounds? Then you got to stop eating damn ground beef. What else, Kizzy? Just like with this, you want to win a contract, you got to look and you got to bid. There's nothing else. So I bring this up where you may be like, okay, you're talking about food, diet. It's no different. You have to learn, apply, adjust, and you have to dedicate yourself to it and go through it. I decided not to have coffee anymore because it's making me cranky and super weirdly emotional. It was just crazy. I didn't like it. But then it's messing with me. And I kind of like coffee. I don't even know what to do anymore. I don't know. I know coffee is not the answer. Coffee messes up my stomach. So then I think I'm going to have caffeinated tea. I don't know. But you know what? I share this with you. I'm vulnerable with you because it's no different with government contracting. You may not know what you want to search for on Sam.Gov. You may not know what you're good at on Sam.Gov, but you got to try. What am I going to be like? Oh, I got to this. No, this is not it. It's July. I got July, August, September, October. 4 effing months before my show. So the same as this. We got 3 months, y'all. July, August, September. We got to get wins. There's no reason every single one of you watching, every single one of you who've come through, every single one of you who are watching the replay, you should win a contract. I think I'm gonna do tea too. I think I'm going to get like a good loose leaf tea. I didn't realize just like how contaminated teas and coffees were. Like goodness. Well, I'm in Miami. I hit the gym here. I did a double workout today, actually. I did legs and then I did an intense Pilates class. So tomorrow I'm doing pole dancing. I know, Shira. I know. I just did a reading and this guy told me that. He's like, you got to give yourself grace. You're hard on yourself. I was like, we know. Yeah, tomorrow's pole dancing. Then I got to do upper body and buy another membership because my gym doesn't have the equipment I need. And then I'm going Saturday, Sunday to the gym. Surgery's Monday. And then I may work out Monday, depending how I feel. Like do a little bike or something. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, gym. And then I'll go back to Tulum when I've been cleared. So, oh, that's so cool. BH wrote, sometimes you can really find excellent quality loose leaf tea in Chinatown. Oh, thank you. Crypto J, I'm glad you did. So, yeah, I'm going to look. I was going to go online for like an organic place and just have it rushed. I have like one of the, but okay, I said I was only going to say it for a third time. I'm going to say it for a fourth time. Don't allow my confidence to offend your insecurity, Deion Sanders. I love that quote. I love that quote. Oh, snap. I love that, Latrice. I love that. So this is how I'll kind of end today. I'm really proud of you, Moret. Get that space one for the office space. What I want to say to each and every one of you is I appreciate you. I appreciate you all so much. I love and adore you. Also, I ask, feel free to join my Facebook group. Feel free to join my Facebook group. I'm going to put the link here again. I have a bunch of new offerings that are coming out besides winnerswaybook.com, proposal that wins.com. A lot of things coming out. I was just looking at things here. Okay, beautiful. Awesome. The other kind of takeaway is Sam.Gov. This is the gold mine. It's here. Sam.Gov. Oh, that's really cool. Nesby, are you a dude? But then I feel like you're a woman. You said the cycle thing. The certified cycle instructor threw me off. Like at first I thought you were a woman, and then I was like, are you a dude? I'm not really, I can't get a read on that. I love that you all are sharing such beautiful things here in the comments. You've inspired me as a woman-owned recorder and label. So proud of you. So proud of you. Spin is trademark. Okay, well, I thought you were a dude. I feel like you're a dude, but then I was like, are you I just don't run across a lot of male spin instructors. Explaining the middleman. I guess you ain't gonna answer me. Explaining episode minimum true regard to services while using Noah, you can sub out 100%. Who's saying you can't sub out 100%? Noah, you can sub out 100%. The only time you can't is if it says you can't sub out, it's SDVOSB, or they have something in there about subcontracting. Like there was something I think one of my mentees found. Oh, you are a guy. I was Nesby for real. Like at first I got dude, and then I was like cycle, and then I questioned, and then I was like, I don't know. Okay, you're black male cycle instructor. Oh, cool. I love spin. That's what anyways. Um, that's cool. That's real cool. But when Nesby said he works out likes working outside in the desert, I was like, there is no lady who's like, I want to work out in the desert. I was like, that sounds like a dude. Okay. Thank you, experience. Good, good. I'm so proud of you. Dang, dang, dang. Experience. Look at that. I'm so proud of you. That's amazing. That's okay. Dizzy, crizzy, kissy. As long as you don't call me the B word, I'm cool. Okay. Um, this is amazing. I'm so proud. I love you guys so much on here. There's such loving energy on YouTube. I don't know what it is. There's something magical about y'all. So, okay, well, Nesby, we should link up or something. Well, I ain't going to no desert, and I'm in Tulum. So, if you go to Tulum, better take advantage because I'm not meeting up with people anymore, except at a $25,000 Tulum retreat. Well, this has definitely gone way longer than I expected. Oh, you don't live in Mexico. Okay, so, wow. I love and adore you all. I got to go to bed. I need to get up early. Got to figure stuff out. And just like you all have to do the same thing. The retreat is going to change your life. That's what it's about, blessed. 25K is going to change your life. Ariana, don't know about that. Can you meet people there? What? Oh, okay. Okay, Nesby is okay. I'm gonna close my reading down because I'm like Nesby is like living that life. I don't know what you do, Nesby, why you're going to Mexico so much. I wasn't implying that. The retreat is Memorial Weekend, so you have lots of time to save up money. You can do a payment plan. What is that? Like, let's do the math on this right quick. Is that 11 months? It's like 2,000 a month, 2,200 a month. And it comes with 6 months of coaching with me. And it starts immediately. Oops. Yeah, it's about 2,200 a month. It's a little less. I mean, it's actually a little more. Oh, you're house shopping. Okay, cool. So retreat, 25K. If you're interested, send me an email, 6 months of coaching. And you get to go to the 2-day retreat. Basically, everything that I think is really important to you in your life, you will experience. That's the best way to put it. This is no BS. You're going to go to this retreat and be like, dang. And then you're going to leave and be like, I have never experienced anything like this in my life. I don't have a deadline right now, BH. I feel like it's going to be January, February. Good. I'm so proud of you, David. Your name looks familiar. I feel like you've been on here or something like that. No, I'll figure out about the middleman. I understand what you're saying. I've done middleman videos. I got to figure it out. I just got to think about it. Maybe let me put that down because I got to batch a bunch of content over the next 2 days. So maybe I'll just do like 3 or so videos on middleman. No, it's definitely going to be worth it. BH and everybody else and Shira, like for real. Like seriously worth it. So with all that said, I love and adore you. You mean the world to me. winnerswaybook.com, proposalthatwins.com, proposalthatwins.com. And I'm going to go call it a night. I'm going to shower, go to bed, figure out things for tomorrow. And anytime, I always have positive vibes, even if I'm going through something. As long as I stay like no caffeine. I mean, not like coffee caffeine. I'm not going to try any tea, caffeinated tea, because I just got through like withdrawals of that. I don't want to go through that again. That was terrible. I'll figure it out. Because at the end of the day, it's inside of me. We all have God inside of us. So I'm able to get through this too. I don't need coffee. Funding for products. That's a good one. I don't know if I do. Okay. Let me go because I need to call it a night. Love and adore you guys. Take care. Everything is possible. Like, subscribe, hit the notification.